Yesterday, as it happens, just yesterday before I came, my youngest daughter is 10, my older daughter is 14. They, all throughout the coup, they were with their grandmother, and they of course heard all the stories and that their father might be killed or might not be killed, might survive and so on. And of course they've been very, very worried about that. And then suddenly the day after that, they saw so many people saying, "I love Anni," my name is lovingly called Anni. And so they kind of started thinking, why is everyone so loving their father, and at the same time why are others trying to kill him? So I narrated to them what was going on in terms of the democratic issues in the Maldives. But for climate change issues, they understand it more than I do, I think. They are very clear that the world has boundaries and limits. They know that we have to live within the boundaries set by nature. And I think the younger generations understand climate change issues much, much more than we understand. Or rather, the elder generations are unable to comprehend the gravity of the issue. So for the younger people, climate change is second nature. I believe that within the next 10 to 15 years, that would be the central political issue in any election in any country. Very soon we will see imbalances. Very soon we will see major disasters and catastrophes. And when that starts happening, this is going to be the main election issue. Not nuclear arms, not the Middle East or not anything else, but just simply the survival of the planet.
In terms of global warming, the United States has a lot to do with it. In terms of Maldives Islands, how important is US tourism versus European tourism?
No, we don't have US tourism at all, almost none. All our tourists come from Europe, India and China. The United States is very far away from the Maldives, and therefore they haven't actually started traveling. But when we were in government, we wanted to see if we can link up with Israel so that the Americans who go to Israel can also then travel to the Maldives and come back. But of course, the extreme Islamists in the Maldives, who were party to the coup and who are now calling the shots, did not like us having those kind of amicable relations with Israel, and therefore it didn't work. But European tourists are there in big numbers. So we get about 1 million tourists coming to the Maldives every year, and that forms the bulk of our national revenue.
Is the coup helping the documentary, or is the documentary helping put attention on politics in the Maldives Islands?
It's very fortunate that the documentary is out at this moment. As we all know, I mean, we don't have the means. Our means are very modest. We cannot tell the public what happened in the Maldives. People are confused. We were very shocked that the United States government and the Indian government, for instance, recognized the coup so instantly. They could have held on to their horses and found out what was going on before recognizing the new regime. So here is a very good opportunity to tell the people of the United States that what happened in the Maldives was not as initially in the first instant recognized by their government. So I think it's very, very helpful. This is going to help restore democracy in the Maldives, and hopefully this is going to assist us in getting the United States government policies realigned more realistically towards what is on the ground.